Hello everyone. Today we will discuss lab experiment number 5, static data members related with static data members and static functions. The program which is write a program to illustrate class using static data members and static functions in a class. First of all, we will see what is static data members. Now in this example you can see the first data member of class, that is instance data member, means int_no is a simple variable, you can say instant member variable of class test. Okay, the name of class is test. And the second one you can see that static int count. Int count is, if you will give int count, it is a normal variable, but if you mention a reserve word static, means it is the static member, static variable of class test. What is the difference between the static member and instance member? Static member, variable member, you can say that a global member of class, the value of this variable will be same for all the objects every time. If you will change value in object 1, it will automatically convert it in object 2 and object 3. You can see in object 3 the same value. But if you will give NO, means instant member of the class, that is NO, simple variable, the value of NO for object 1 is different and it will not display in object 2. For object 2 value is different, object 3 value is different, means you can also say that these are the local member of class for objects. And count, you can say that it is a static or global member for the all the object. Now the in baki jo cheeze hain, they are the more or less same thing. Public member, we are assigning two public members, two functions, get well and display. And next one is another function is the static function, display count. The static function and the normal functions having one difference, that in normal function you can use simple instance variable as well as you can use member who are static. Both members you can use, means you can see here get well int x, the value is coming here and we are assigning x to no, and here also we are giving the count plus plus, means whenever control come here, the value of count will be increases by 1. Okay, the count variable is the static variable and no is the normal variable. But the static member function, in a static member function, this display count, you can use only static member data. You can use only static data member in this. If you will use normal member data, it will give an error. Okay, the value of the count is every time you can see changes. Whenever the value of count is changes, it will reflect in all the objects. Now, one difference is also here. You have to assign this static member after the class. You can see here class test, int no, simple variable, static count, static variable. After that, get well and display were the normal functions, and static functions is display count. Now class is ending. Now here you can see we are initializing this count variable with the help of the class. I have written here int, the type, then test is the class, scope resolution operator, and count. Means we are initializing count here by 0. If you will give here count equals to 7, means we are initializing by 7. After that, we are using normal this function get well with the scope resolution operator, because we are describing this function outside the class. After that, we have also given, we have also done display normal function in class, And here we are using the count variable, means we are using static member of the class, and after that we are writing display count. This is the static member function of class, and here you can use only the count. Now how will it execute? We will see here. In main function we have assigned three objects of class test x, y and z. Now here I am giving x display. Whenever you will give x dot display, it will go to the display function, and this time the value of count is 0, so it will display 0. You can see here, first time 0. After that I have written y display, y, z display. For all in display count values will be 0, because for all the for objects the value of counter is 0, will display 0. Now after that I have given x get well 10, means we are taking 10 as a parameter, and we will come here. Now the value of 10 assigned to the x, and the value of no equals to x, means the no for x variable will be 10. Okay, now it will display 10, and after that count plus plus, means the value of count will be 1. Before we have seen 0, 0, 0, now you can see 1. After that I have given y display, means we are increasing the value of count with the help of x. But if you will give y display, it will reflect in y also, and it will show counter will be 1. Like this you can see y get well 20, means the counter will be increased by 1 plus 1 means 2. After that I have given x display, means we are increasing value of y, but we are showing the value with x, it will show 2. Now get well 30 y z, x display will see 3, y display will see, means you can see that the value of count, which is the global variable, every object will show the same value. I think you understood the static member function and static member variable of class. What are the role of that? One thing you always remember, that you have to initialize this count variable outside the class like this, and you can use this count variable in normal functions, as well as you can use in the static function. Static functions, whenever you want to use static functions, need not to make object for the class. Now we will see here how will it work. I will share C++. I will share C++. We will share now. This is my Turbo C++. Now I think you are able to see the C++. Now I have written the same program here. The static member of class, that is count, the normal member is NO, and the same thing I have done here. Now you will see that there are, now I will execute this. First I will compile it. Successfully compiled. Now you can see the same answer which I have shown in your, that program. Now I will go to the, again in my, so with this I think you got what is static data members and what is static member function of class. And in next session we will see the next practical. Till then, goodbye.